When I say where you at, you say right here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Type shit. Type shit, type shit. Type shit, all the kids keep going on about. Fuck a private, send it from a personal account. Gotta hawk it to ya. Hiding poison in my mouth, glands holding the components to a copious amount. If I find out that you're really homies for the cloud, if I find out coded in directions that you're out, if your loyalty leads only to contention in the drought, the confession that you flout will only poison you. I've been hacking weeds. Crazy if you sprout with a sprayer that it's out. I'm cleaning layers of the ground. When it's ready for exposure, pick the pen up like a joust. Defending any venomous behavior as aroused from the doldrums that a poet tries daily to renounce. If the devil tries to trick us speaking only when I bounce, I'm spinning off of Raven like it's Corey in the house. The chamber that I open leaves a hole where you pronounce, choke on every word till it breaks your big astronomy, misshapen to the quantity. My circle takes in quality. You say what you've been banking on, thoughts of your economy. Watch how much consumption interrupts in your autonomy. Reserve your reactions to the actions of the colony and really only speak when you can teach instead of following. You live the life of bad advice. Lost some opportunities. Could hold the ticker tape parade full of all the caution that you threw. You're exactly who I'm thinking of, to consummate a plan. Shut the cellar door, I'll go and oscillate the fan. While I roll out a board, you can find where it fits. You can move to the front, no one minds where you sit. On approach, I will interpret what it was I tried to draw for you. I pinned up a bunch of pictures. You're like, are we taking down the mafia? Look closer. And you'll notice that there's Polaroids of each of you. The orders are to make a line and take yours to your seat to view. So glad to meet with you. Break bread and eat with you. I skipped initiation, there's a reason this is reaching you. I broke the algorithm to reveal the infrastructures built by the society of real motherfuckers. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Welcome to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday night open mic. Thanks for coming. Okay, thanks for coming and joining us on, I gotta check the date, October 22nd edition of this wonderful tradition that we do here at the Loisaida Center every Wednesday all throughout the year 2025. How many people have been to an open mic before? How many people is like their first time at an open mic? Okay, so for the newcomers, let me tell you what my open mic is like. Okay, this is not a talent show necessarily. Like, there's no prize, there's no winner. This is not a competition at all, right? This is a showcase of your art that you produced at home or on the toilet or in your bathtub or sideways, you know, on your bed, tapping on your phone, and you present it to the rest of this audience and the fine people back home, okay? That's what an open mic is here at the Loisaida Center. Now, you're part of some history right now, folks, okay? Because as you can see, this is not the Nuyorican Poets Cafe, all right? We're doing a whole bunch of events until the actual physical location of the Nuyorican Poets Cafe opens back up, but through the tradition of open mics, it continues. All right, we've been doing open mics for decades. There has been artists that you know and love that's in your Spotify playlists right now that have come to this stage and set off their careers. People like Erykah Badu, Eminem, MF Doom when he had the mask on, Mos Def. I mean, the list goes on. They have come here to share their art. So now you are going to do that too. Isn't that fun? Okay, so thanks for coming. My name is Brian Acosta Aria, also known as Brian the Motel Guy. More on that later. And I'll be your facilitator of this open mic. We're going to become fucking family in the next couple hours, folks. So get comfy. And let me tell you some rules. Ugh, Daniel, I hate fucking rules. But I got to do them. All right, we got 3 categories of rules. We got house rules. We got open mic rules. And then we got the motel guy rules. All right, so now I'm going to go to a script and some bullet points. Okay, so let's be cognizant of how to get the fuck out of here. There's some exits just in case there's some emergency or an ice raid or something like that. There's a door over there. That's not funny. Daniel, that's not funny. So there's a door over there and a door over there underneath these red exit signs. In the hallway, of course, there's a couple of bathrooms that you may have visited and also a water fountain just in case you get parched. But please, this is our foster home, so to speak. All right? Here at the Loisaida Center. So we gotta respect the property. So when you go into the stalls, all right, it's not like other New York City bathrooms. Don't be tagging that shit up. No fucking stickers or nothing like that. No one cares about if you was here or where to call for a good time. Timo, I don't want to know that shit. Okay, so don't be tagging. I respect where we are here at this beautiful location. And please, right, don't move or anything like that unless it's between the acts, all right? Because people are going to pull up here and they're going to spill their blood, sweat, and tears, and you want to respect that, okay? It's all about respect here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Speaking of, I like your Solomons. I got those too, dog. All right, anyway. So, speaking of respect, okay, pull out your phones. Y'all got some cellular devices on you? Pull them out. Just let me see them. What model we got? Samsungs, iPhones. Oh, turn them on silent, all right? That little feature on the side. No buzzing, no beeping. All right, again, people are going to be spilling their guts up here. We don't want to hear your ringtone. Do we still have ringtones? I have a ringtone. It's Hypnotized by Biggie. I've had it since like 10th grade. Okay, here we go. And also another house rule, last of house rules. There's a new one. No throwing items on the stage. All right, don't fucking do it. It's been done before. Don't throw flowers, even though that's nice. Don't throw tomatoes. You can make a sauce, but don't do it. All right, keep it until after the show, please. And thank you. Now, open mic rules. Let's get to the open mic rule category, shall we? How long do you have up here, Brian, the motel guy, to perform? All right, let me tell you. You got 5 minutes. How many minutes? How many minutes? Okay, if you go over 5 minutes, you will get flashed. Not in a good way either. Can we see it? There it is. This ain't a good thing. If you get flashed like that, you just got to cut that shit short and walk away. All right, 5 minutes for you spoken word artists, you poets, you journal writers, all right? But if you do a song, you got one song, okay? That's the time limit. Now, when you come up here, I'm going to get all up in your fucking space, all right? And I'm going to move the mic for you. Because this is a very special, expensive Shure mic. All right, so I'm going to move it up to your face hole, and to make sure that everyone hears you, okay? And when you get up here, you're going to be cognizant of where you are. You're not going to get too far out, okay? And why? Because this, right now, ladies and gentlemen, is live streamed for folks back home. It's like a little show, all right? So hello, everyone on the YouTube. All right, there's cameras over there, and of course you can see it on that screen. You can see yourself when you pull up on me, okay? Please, all right, if you do have to pull out your phone, then spread the fucking stream. We're in the 21st century. Streaming is here. People are at home, and they're kind of scared to come out here. They're not as brave as you folks. So beckon them, summon them with the strength of your stupid Instagrams. Pull them over here, please and thank you, okay? YouTube, Nuyorican Poets Cafe, and the YouTube Loisaida Center TV. It's streaming literally as we speak. Hello, everybody. W in the chat. Let's throw an eggplant emoji. I don't fucking know. Something cool up in that. Please and thank you. Okay. We're going to get people over here. So all your family from, I don't know, Georgia, California, wherever you're from, all right, they will come to New York City one day. Okay. So don't move too much. All right, don't move out of here so people at home can see you. Also, please don't yell into the mic like I did when I started with my little rap. Don't yell into the mic, but our control room back there is going to control that. All right. What's cool about the Nuyorican Poets Cafe events? No censorship. All right. So if you want to talk about fucking, if you want to talk about coming, what did I say? You want to talk about any of that, Timo, you nasty ass, you can. All right. We're not going to censor you. Right, Paul? They can talk about coming all they want. all over the place if they want to. But we draw the line, I swear. We draw it on hate speech. No hate speech. This is not Turning Point USA. Turn it off if you expect that here. It's not going to happen. If we hear some semblance of hate speech, all right, I'm going to confer with my staff back there, and we'll have to cut you off. All right, I think that's fair. Okay, we want you to express yourself. We want to exercise our freedom of speech, especially since those kind of rights are being taken away from us. So, all right, let's do that as much as possible. And also, lastly, no nudity. Sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. All right, no nudity. There's people at home on YouTube. You know, those kids, they're watching her right now. No nudity, no nipples, no areola, nothing like that. I'm watching you, Daniel. Okay. All right, and now to the motel guy rules. So bear with me on this, okay? The motel guy rules goes as follows. There's only one rule. No ego, okay? No ego. No one's better than anyone here. All right, I know there's a lot of people that are experienced, that have pulled up onto mics before, or have their own little careers. That's fine. There's also people that have never fucking done this and they're nervous as balls. All right, so we're going to respect that by removing one's ego. I know your ego is so important. It's your personality, some would say. It is your identity. It is what made you make your art, and it's actually what's brought you here today. Some would say you can't even eat without your ego. But if you didn't already leave it at the door, humor me, chat. All right, let's make it a fair playing field. I want you to take out your ego. I'll go first because I love getting rid of mine. Play along. All right, where's scalpel? There it is. Ugh, look at this thing. Bruised easy. I hate this shit. I'd rather leave it at home all the time, Paul. I hate this thing. All right, good thing I brought a little bag. Boop. I'm gonna pop it in. There it is. There's my ego. All right. Show me your ego. Hold it up high. Hold it up. We're not gonna go on until you show me your ego. Now at the count of 3, I want you to yeet it at the little Asian guy, all right? Yeet it over here. 1, 2, 3, Kobe. Rest in peace, Daniel. Thank you so much. Ron, nope, okay. Simone, thank you for your ego. Okay. Oh, smells disgusting. like balls. We don't want that. All right, I'm gonna keep it here. I'm gonna give it to Simone at the merch table. Go buy some merch, and you can retrieve it if you want before you go home. All right, or just kind of leave it here. And I promise, you'll feel better after. Do we feel a little lighter without your heavy-ass ego? I think we can play open mic now. And I promise, before you leave here, you will say to yourself, you have seen something beautiful, and you've said something beautiful. Okay? Can we play? Okay, thanks for coming, folks. All right, so here's how we play open mic. You signed up over there, and we got a lot of people here. We got some rappers, we got some poets, we got a lot of poets, and I thank you all for coming up. So I'm going to bring you up, okay? It's like any old open mic. All right, we're going to have the first person come up. Sam Bryant, where are you? Sam? Up. Sit your keister down, Sam. All right, so let me explain what happens now. We throw in some baseball terms. You know baseball? Okay. So we say something like on deck for the next person. So the next person, the person that's on deck is Wong. There you are, bud. Thanks for sticking around. Okay? So on deck is Wong. Or Wanji? Wong, I'm gonna throw... You got an E at the end of Wong. You fucking me up. All right? Forgive me if I butcher your name. I'm the motel guy, not the English guy. Okay. So, Wong, you're up on deck. But coming to the stage, some energy. Wait, no, before we even fucking begin, Daniel, I keep forgetting this. Let's practice some snapping, because you are going to hear some poets at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe open mic. All right, let's get some snapping, okay? Let's get some stomping. You can stomp on the ground, don't worry. People do it all the fucking time. If you like what you hear, if it eats at your soul, if you're reminded of it, and you go home and think about it in the subway. If you like a line, you can say something like, run it back. Okay, you can do that, and hopefully the performer will run it back. All right, these are things. You need to interact with this live. Don't leave us hanging up here. Chat, and a chat at home. Throw some fire emojis in the comment section, please. All right, on deck, Wong, but coming to the mic. Sam Bryant, everyone, yes! All the way to the stage! We got Sam! What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Excellent.
Shit.
Okay. Go, bud.
Hello, my name is Sam. I'm reading a poem. Wrote it for my father. It's called My Father's Casket. My uncle wears my father's face, his graying beard chipping away at dead skin, like their father chipped away at their bare backs, with a switch cut from the old oak out back. Lime green whistling through the air, smoldering their skin with hot sap, sap that stank of clean pine, sap that stuck to their skin. They never earned his approval, but they always wore their father's face. My brother wears my father's apathy toward his wife, child, our mother. His daughter tugs at his sleeve and he tells her to hush. Named Rose after the flower, she runs to her mother, hugging her gently, scared of sticking her with the thorns that only her father can see. His wife scolds him while his eyes roll away from her. My brother then pats our mother on the back. He lets the soft drum of his palm echo deep inside her chest and tell her everything he wishes he could say. My mother wears my father's wedding ring. Welded with hers, silver and gold kiss eternal. His Carmex glows on her lips. My mother, who saw her husband get taken away in an ambulance, picked up his clothes and belongings from the hospital he never made it to. She then drove home with his shell in the passenger seat, crying with her, whispering her name, telling her to keep driving, all while being skinned by the sun. I wear my father's dreams like a shawl, wrapped snugly around my neck, lifting me towards a popcorn ceiling. I wake in the funeral home, and he is lying in front of me. My feet ache, my chest sore. I stare through my father's eyelids, knowing this will be the last time I see him in my waking life. His cold hand holds mine. His fingertips run through my bowl-shaped red hair. His voice fills up like a balloon as my arm grows tired from holding the flashlight for him. His right arm, curved, falls after a hook shot in a game of horse. His stories before bed become transparent, their lessons breathing, beating, and now belonging to me. My father wears his name, its letters painted on faded freckles and dead veins etching along his nose and cheeks. Its syllables buckle in our throats. My uncle reminisces about this and that. My brother watches his wife and daughter play outside the funeral home, within its white picket fence and trimmed lawn. My mother runs out of tissues and searches for someone's sleeve, and I go back to sleep. Thanks.
What a way to give it up for Sam, everyone. Thank you so much, Sam. As tradition here for open mics, all right? If you would like to, before you saunter off stage, if you'd like to share your social media, plug yourself a little bit, you can totally do that. All right, Sam, would you like to tell us where to find you or anything?
Just on Instagram.
This deep-ass voice, goddamn. Fucking reverberating. Instagram? Okay, so you can pull up to Sam, all right, after. But, of course, that's so people at home can follow you, too, folks. Yeah. Okay. So, would you, what is it, Sam? What's your...
It's _ Sam Bryant.
All right, _ Sam Bryant. Go follow this man. Beautiful poem. Thank you so much. No ego, vulnerability about. Isn't that beautiful? No ego, you can share, and people will connect because the audience also has no ego. It's a beautiful thing. All right, on deck, we got Geisha Mary. Where are you? Geisha Mary. All right, thanks for sticking around, Geisha Mary. Appreciate that. With an original song, but also a person with an original song. Give it up for Wong, everybody. Wong with a song. Yes. Wong with a song. Are you like that? I see. Producer tag.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, you guys? How are y'all doing tonight? Y'all good? All right. Yeah. So, as Brian said, I'm Wong. I'm a rapper, producer, visual artist. I'm gonna perform a track tonight that's from a project that I put out back in May called Comfort with Self. It's pretty short, but yeah, we can just get right into it. Can you like turn with the beat a little bit? Yo, finally find a loan, vinyl just might be sold. Flying to my abode down in the south, crouch, then how we go. The right approach would be the one I took. Denying books for now, got eyes to look around with stuff is good. Paying attention to what is there instead of what isn't. Begging for digits when hell is frigid, no television. Stopped watching cable, meditated and got to stable. Hesitated, but not today though. It took forever to make it to Williamsburg. We rode the bus, my inner dialogue is loving. Dip to NY with lots of luggage, I wasn't bugging. Everything's going according to plan, won't force a hand. Of course you can make it happen with enough determination. Ripping shit up, words weren't wasted. No bird is worth chasing, burn hatred traces. It's possible to change your nature, just takes persistence and the proper tools. Dropping jewels instead of hoarding. The people need them, appreciative beaming from freedom. Destroyed the mic in front of a crowd of 4 out, some powerful port. I'm proud of how I morphed. Came a long way to say the least. Evading sheep that ain't able to see. Skated the steep. Quarter pipes and hills fortifying. Bill try to sit still, even if it's just for a moment. Got ghosted, but it's cool with drool in school and wet the tops of death. Slept and bothered to rest, remove the cruel. No one should even have to tell you that. Lacking something that I'm terrible at. Lacking something that I'm terrible at. And that is facts. And that is that. That's it. Thank y'all so much for the love. Thank you so much. Once again, I go by the name of Wong. That's spelled W-O-N-G-E. There's a silent E on the end. You can find me on Instagram, _Wong, spelled the same way, _W-O-N-G-E. My music's on all platforms if you want to go stream that. And that's about it. Have a good night. Thank you.
Wong killed it per use. This is what New York City sounds like, Chad. Or if you didn't know, it's what it sounds like. On deck, we got Danny Cruz giving us what New York. Danny, where are you? I can't see you, Danny. Oh, it's a little dark in here. Sorry about that, Danny. Danny's gonna come up with the original song too. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Coming to the stage. Give it up for Geisha Mary, y'all. Geisha Mary. Hell yeah. I'm here clapping for you, Mary. Don't worry about it. I got you. All right. Okay, Colt. There you go.
All right. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Okay, so my name is Heisha, and I started making music because a guy didn't like me back. So I decided to write it in my own words. This song is in Spanish, so it's reggaeton. It's for the girls who like to party. I do have music in English, but this one I want people to dance and just feel something. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's GEISHAMARIIE. That's my Instagram, and I just been making music for 2 months now, so I'm new. And that's it.
Appreciate that. Give it up. Yes, this is what New York City sounds like. I'm telling you, you're seeing some new artists. Is that on streaming yet, that song? It's on YouTube and SoundCloud. So, of course, chat, go stream their music, Wong's as well. Thank you so much. And, of course, you can talk to each other after the show, of course, in real life, because you're there touching grass. Okay, on deck, we got Athena. Where are you? Athena, where you at? Athena's been waiting patiently. She's chilling. Thank you so much for waiting patiently. All right, but coming to the stage, give it up for Danny Cruz, yo. Danny! Come to me, Danny! Yes. How you doing? Who cares? I care, Danny.
Mind if I sit?
I don't care. If you shit, cool. You can do whatever you want, brother.
Check. Cool. What's up, everybody? My name is Danny Cruz. I'm a rapper-songwriter from Queens, and yeah, I do like really introspective rap stuff. So, the song might be a little emotional, but yeah, it's called IDK. What's next? And whenever you're ready, you can bring it in. Ooh, sorry, can we take it from the top? Sorry. Turn it back, please. Thank you. Sitting at this piano tearing up, wondering if I'll be good enough, wondering if I really got what it takes. I put my all into it, but they always raising the stakes. They higher than they ever been. This is my life on the line. I tell myself take it one day at a time, but you know me, always worried about the bigger picture. Not making it keeps me up at night and it makes me sicker. Since a youngin' had dreams of touching the stage, the big stage. I'm talking MSG, talking the Clays. Look to the crowd and their faces, put me inside a daze. I won't be happy without it, there ain't no other way. Now that's a toxic way of thinking, but I'm trying to stay afloat even though I'm always sinking. And I know there's a possibility that I might not make it. I got a lot of problems, just give me time to explain it. Okay, first up, I'm a diva, I always seem to complain. I need everything to be perfect, always overthinking insane. And I hate when they give me attitude, so I'm sure they feel the same way. Sorry to everybody who deals with me every day. And I'm jealous of everyone that I see online, not just online. I'm jealous of people who I consider friends of mine. They doing good for themselves and I wanna see them make it, but I hate to admit it, I'm also such a hater. I can't help it, I just want all of the fame. And the thought of others making it just puts me to shame. And that's a horrible thought, yeah I know. I did this to myself, this is the stupid life that I chose. And it's the way that it goes. And I used to have a huge ego. I used to believe I could have Olivia Rodrigo. I used to think that I was perfect, nobody equal. The thoughts in my head, they were also fucking deceitful. And now lately I've just been coming to terms with the fact that I'll be alone till I'm dead in a urn. Everyone falling in love, don't think that I'll get a turn, cause every girl that I meet is another bridge that I burn. And I guess you live and you learn, but I haven't been living, so I haven't been learning. And that's kinda concerning, cause I already feel worthless. And I know nobody's perfect, but I'm so far from it, it's really fucking disturbing. And slow down, breathe, relax. I'm so lost in my head, I gotta keep myself on track. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start venting on the track, but when I start to rap, the feelings come in attack. And I got a lot of baggage, I never deal with problems, I just tell myself I'll manage. And well, clearly I'm not managing. And I'm sorry that y'all had to see this side of things. Sitting at this piano tearing up, realizing I'm not good enough, realizing that I'll never have what it takes. I try my best, but I always find myself in last place. And maybe it's the music I'm making. I write what I love, but I know that some of y'all hate it. And am I doing this for you or for me? If I can't figure that out, I'll never know who I'll be. And I swear I try my best, but there's some problems that I need to address. This is my second EP, I hope you enjoyed the rest. And I'm sorry, I just don't know what's next. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, if you're interested in like what you hear, my name is Danny Cruz, Danny with the I, Cruz with the Z, and you can find me everywhere, DannyCruz.music. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Danny Cruz! Yes! Excellent! Off a piano? Were you playing the piano, Danny Cruz, by any chance? Were you doing that shit? Where your buddy was? Shout out to your buddy. Shout out to you for writing raps over a piano. This is what New York City sounds like. I love that. I love how he was like, I'm a diva, I'm a hater. That was pretty sick. we're talking ego, we're talking identity, but that's what this art does. It fucking makes you know who the fuck you are. So whether it's rapping over piano or reggaeton, you gotta do what you gotta do out here. Thank you so much, Danny. Up to the mic on deck. All right, get warmed up. We got Timo on deck. Timo, where are you? Throwing up the peace sign, coming up to the stage with some poetry. Give it up for Athena. Yes, where are you, Athena? Athena got a crowd. She got people with merch on. Okay.
Oh, I can't see. Hold up. Okay. Hi, I'm sorry. This is my first time performing a poem, so if my voice kind of like, yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is called Clay Woman. So, you knew before you even stepped foot into the kitchen that there would be more than just fire from the stove, but flames in the pit of your stomach, and your throat is not an ashtray. He said he likes your collarbones. He can't stop staring at your legs. He presses the pads of his thumbs gently against your hip bones, as though he's afraid they might shatter. And you want him to say it. You want him to tell you that this is what all that trouble was for. When he looks at you like Aristotle does the sky, just know that Astrius sculpted your body not from clay, but from fallen stars. You are counting, you're crying, you're scrutinizing every detail you can find hidden skin deep within mirrors that only show nebulous reflections, and carried ever so delicately by the numbers resting on the bathroom scale. Be peaceful. You're small but not quiet. Why are you always making such a fuss? You of all people should know that if you close your eyes tight enough, ice can taste just like breakfast and birthday cake and Christmas dinner and every other meal that threatens to wrap its bitter hands around your ankles and dig its nails into your skin and weigh you down like cinder blocks to the Pacific's floor. Thank you. I have a bunch of poems.
Okay, you got 5 minutes.
I got 5 minutes? Okay, give me a second. Okay, I didn't want it to be too long. One second. Okay, this is a short one. It's called I Miss How We'd Stutter. Now when we speak, we flood the evening with forlorn sighs. I struggle to ignore the tang in our voices. When dining on dry colloquy and charred dialogue, I can't help but to look back onto when empty, timid, feel-good sentences tasted sweeter than any comfort food. That's that one. Okay. Sorry, I'm nervous. Okay. Yes.
For the first time, a New York City debut on stage, shared the stage with such acts. There's some great poets that have come through here. Saul Williams, Mahogany Brown, people that are historical figures in the poet world, and Athena made her mark. Athena's like, one mic. Athena's like, you're small but not quiet. That's sick. I like that line a lot. Because I'm small and not quiet. Okay. So, on deck, we got AJ Skeeter. Where are you at, AJ Skeeter? AJ's chilling. I love, we gave you a pronoun space and he put AJ Skeeter. Sick. Skeet/Skeeter. Okay. Yes, you're on deck. Get ready, get warmed up. All right. But coming to the mic. Give it up for Timo, y'all. Timo, a.k.a. the Charioteer.
I've never sat on a stool before, so I'm gonna do that. What's up? Yeah, so I live in Los Angeles, but I'm from here. And many years ago, when I was still living here, I went to the old spot, thinking I'd perform, and totally wussed out. So fast forward, I'm visiting my folks, and I actually grew up with Brian. Ran into him this weekend at a reunion, and he convinced me I had to come tonight. So here I am. I got. If you like what you hear, I got shit out on Spotify and etc. under the Charioteer. Timo is my real name, but not my stage name. Anyway, this song is called "The Cape." It's about the struggle of becoming your best self, or trying to. And yeah, let's do it. I like how your hips move, swaying softly like the first leaf of the fall. I soak in every minute, we dance under the moon. Our favorite disco ball, I've got to tell you something, the earth will rumble soon. I didn't mean to take it this far. In my dreams, I'm not ordinary. I'm the Marvel version of myself. I go where I don't go in real life. I've got a cape on and powers. I always seem to wake before I can use them in a fight. Like it's a metaphor for something. Would you be offended if I stayed a while in bed? 'Cause I hate to admit it, I may have messed up big. I had all the very best intentions, but ignored the consequences, neglected the rent. I don't know where that confidence came from. I had to do something, I worry about regret. I know that doesn't make me innocent. In my dreams, I'm not ordinary. I'm the Marvel version of myself. I go where I don't go in real life. And I've got a cape on and powers. I always seem to wake before I can use them in a fight. Like it's a metaphor for something. Would you be offended if I stayed a while in bed? Superman can fly, I'm just not cut out for the sky. Superman can fly, I'm just not cut out for the sky. Superman can fly, I'm just not cut out for the sky. Superman can fly, I'm just not cut out for the sky. Superman can fly, I'm just not cut out for the sky. Yeah. Thank you. That's, yeah, like I said, The Charioteer is my stage name, streaming wherever, whenever.
Yes, whenever. So give it up for fucking Timo. Timo, I went to high school with Timo over in Jersey. Anyone from Jersey here? For real? All right. Because you're giving me a ride back, okay? I ain't taking a fucking subway like you maniacs. I'm coming home with you or Timo. We'll both go together. Okay. Superman can fly. I'm just not cut out for this guy. That's beautiful. That's very, very, very good. I'm the Marvel version of myself. You're a superhero to me, Timo. Thank you so much for sharing, dude. Appreciate that. Okay. And I love that redemption story. Did you hear that? Timo came to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe back when it was still open, and he didn't perform. He came, he stayed, he watched the whole thing. Maybe you're out there right now or back at home, all right? And you're just kind of sitting back watching this thing go on. This could be you up here. You can fly as well. All right, on deck, we got Floria. Where are you, Floria? Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. Floria with some poetry, but coming to the stage. Give it up for AJ Skeeter, y'all. Yes! Woo! Superman can fly. Yes. That's good stuff. What's up? Okay, Jules. You got the fucking Thanos stuff.
Some shit I stole from Target. Don't worry about it, man. What up? Y'all was good. Yo, I know the way I walked up here, y'all swore I was about to do some rapping, but nah, I'm gonna do some comedy for you. That's all right?
Yes, comedy. Hey. Damn,
I ain't even planning on taking this shit off. Let me take this shit off before this shit melt. Now I can't take it back to Target. Shit gonna say S on it by the time I get off this stage. What up, y'all? Y'all good? I ain't even gonna act like I know how to take this mic off because I don't want to break it, so I'm just staying here like this and everything, all right? So this is where the fuck y'all been, Nuyorican, huh? You didn't even tell me y'all moved and shit. I went over there last Monday, knocking on the door and shit. I thought y'all was still in there. Motherfuckers is working and shit. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna wait for y'all outside so I ain't gonna open the door. I missed my car. I sat in the tractor trailer. I was outside. I was there till 9 in the morning. Look at them and say, yo, you gotta go. I was like, oh shit, my bad. Like, shit ain't starting. It's them fucking edibles. I gotta stop taking them shits. No, for real, them shits is crazy. Them shits is too strong. I stopped at every green light on the way over here. I was fucked up. I was fucked up. Like, yo. Oh, man gave me that shit, man. These niggas ain't shit. Your friends be the ones that be doing that shit to you. Who tell me it's regular candy, nigga? You Sour Power straws in the car, nigga. Of course I'm gonna eat it. You know, nigga see me on my 8th one, you just looking at me like, nigga, all right, what the fuck wrong with y'all, man? Jersey? Yeah. Shit, I ain't never went to Jersey without my gun. Y'all niggas is crazy. Like, yo, even the Great Adventure, I was on the screen machine with my gun. Like, yo, y'all motherfuckers is crazy, son. Niggas ain't shit, though. My man, he ain't shit for that shit, because I'm still high, and this shit happened like 4 days ago. And that shit, like, that shit is crazy. Nuyorican, though, Spanish people, we got friends that's like different races, they fucked up. They know languages and you don't. Nah, because they was telling me that shit is okay and it's not. Like, I thought Malta was a fucking term of endearment for women. Because this nigga told me that, so I'm like, hey, Malta, what up? She's looking like, what, nigga? What are you talking about? Like, yo, he told me I could mix our dances with their dances, and I'm in the fucking club just dancing. I'm like, despacito. Nigga, like, yo. I started making up my own words like me, you know, my nigga sipping on sangrito. Bitch, I see you looking out the peephole. Despacito. Niggas just looking at me. Everybody left. I'm the only one fucking there. Niggas ain't shit, man. We do that shit to each other, too. Black people, we be fucked up. I don't know why niggas don't like each other. They don't even know each other. This is how niggas walk past each other. What the fuck I do you? Like, yo. They be do that shit in somewhere where he couldn't even do nothing to me if he tried on the train. It should be like, doom, doom. What, this nigga way on another stop. Like, this is how you know a black person dreaming about another black person. He be like, niggas ain't shit. Unfucking believable. We gotta get together though, somehow, some way. Niggas is trying to take us somewhere that we don't even belong. I don't even answer the phone for my niggas who got accents no more. I don't even niggas be getting me in trouble. The niggas say, let's stick together. I'm with it, but I just don't feel like a lot of niggas is really with it, because it's like, this nigga got a tank and a helicopter. Like, what the fuck, you know, they got one gun or something. What the fuck we gonna do? You have to go in hard, stick together. Where you from? Honduras. Niggas is sensitive like a motherfucker, son. My man from Honduras, and I grew up with this nigga. He on the 3rd floor, I live on the 8th floor. I grew up right over there. That's how I didn't even know y'all was here. I'm bugging. I just looked out my window a little while ago, like, oh, what the fuck are these niggas doing over there? I took the binoculars out, I seen the sign. I was like, oh shit, this where these niggas is at. Oh man, he from Honduras too. I don't know. You from around here? Well, I mean, live around here, but.
Yeah, I live currently.
I don't know. I was like, you see one person from Honduras, he should know the other nigga from Honduras. Like, the nigga live all the way on the other side of town, but you should know him. Like, yo, niggas is nuts. How y'all doing back there in the back? Y'all good? You on the side talking about woo. Y'all feeling? Oh shit, I didn't even know this shit. Last time I was taking pictures with people in this shit. I be fucking with people all day. That's how I get through my day. Everybody goes take a picture. I be like, all right, come on. My bad. It's a habit. Chill, like yo, listen, there. I will say one thing though. Glad y'all still out doing your art, doing what y'all love to do. Don't let nobody tell you can't. Don't stop. Don't fuck up this mic like I'm about to do. Don't do none of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Even though he's about his height, right? You good? Nah, yeah, man. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of everybody who up here doing what they do, having fun, doing your art. It's your art. It's what you do. Love that shit. Hold it. Do what you do. I'm AJ Skeeter. Y'all have a good one, everyone.
The mic is in the 3rd row. That's how you know he killed that shit. Despacito. Looking through the peephole. That shit was hard. I can't lie. Okay, cool. Now we have reached the halftime of the show. Chat, thank you so much for everyone sticking around, of course. If we have time afterwards, this is how this open mic works. We might bring some of you back on, all right? Just in case we have time. We have a hard out a little before 8:30. It is 7:15 right now. So if you could bear with me, because it's commercial time, Daniel. All right. The Nuyorican Poets Cafe has a lot of events you can pull up in and spit and perform and all of that stuff all throughout the week, all right, from Monday all the way to the end of the week. So if you just humor me for a little bit, this is where you share the stream, everybody, all right, and share that you're here and take pictures and stuff like that, or upload the pictures that you already did while I talk about the events here at or with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. All right, starting Monday, we have something called the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Bowery Slam. How many of us have been to a poetry slam? Okay. All right, we still do those. All right, made famous, of course, with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe brand. And we do this every Monday at the Bowery Poetry Club. One mic, just, I know we're doing the halftime, but a little attention, por favor. So Mondays is the slam. That's 15 poets enter, 1 poet leaves the winner. Okay, there's a full bar at this place. It's really lit every single Monday at the Bowery Poetry Club. The winner, there is a winner, all right, that gets the highest score of the night. You get $20, all right, 20 whole buckaroos, all right, for a slice of pizza or a California roll. All right, it's going to be great. So pull up on us. Doors open at 6:30, again at the Bowery Poetry Club. But if you're a real serious slam competitor and you happen to be in New York City, please arrive super early. I'm talking like 4:30, 5 o'clock, okay? And winners of the Monday slams get invited to something called the Final Friday Slam, all right, which takes place the last Friday of the month at the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater. In fact, we got our October one coming up next week. I'll be performing, and so will some other winners of the Mondays from October, okay? That's like invitation only, but also you can still pull up and try to get in the lottery. There's always a lottery spot, so you can compete with some of the best spoken word artists in the city. It's a great time. Winner, get this, receives $100. That's a lot of California rolls. We love that. Oh, okay, right. And it's going to be on Halloween, of course, so if you're not doing anything, you can still pull up on us and join the costume contest. What is the prize for costume contest? $50? What the that's fucking awesome. Okay. I'm pulling up in my Labubu costume. It's going to be great. Oh, did I spoil it? I'm sorry. Okay, so, and winners of the Final Friday Slam get invited to our Grand Slam at the end of the year. We're in October already, so we got a lot of winners so far from the year, but we still have slots left, a couple slots like this month and next month, and it's going to be a great time at the Grand Slam. All right, it's going to be at the Victoria Apollo Theater, all right up in Harlem, and it's going to be just a fucking blast. So pull up on us, and that, coincidentally, Daniel, it's on the 26th of December, which is my birthday, so that'd be nice. Pull up on my birthday if you're not celebrating Kwanzaa. Okay, so other opportunities to perform with us here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. You can come to us again at the Loisaida Center every single Wednesday. The first of the month is a wonderful event. It is called WOW. Can everyone say WOW? Wow. All right, that stands for Women Orator Wednesday. This one's for the ladies, okay? We would love if you pulled up on us the first Wednesday of the month. Of course, this is an all-acts open mic just like this one, but it is for women and women representing people. All right, fellas, just stay the fuck home. I don't know. But if you're an ally, please come and support and fill these chairs. We would love to have you, okay? But every other Wednesday, unfortunately, you see my ass, okay? The first WOW is hosted by my dear friend Somebody's Mama, but me, I'm Somebody's Motel guy, all right? I host every other Wednesday throughout the month here with the Nuyorican Wednesday Open Mic Slam. This is a specialized studio session for artists. I'm looking at you over at home. Come to us. If you're looking to take your work to the next level and receive high-quality audio and video, if you perform tonight, you can snag yourself a copy of your performance so you can archive it, put it on social media, spread it around. And you can too. So join me, Brian the Motel Guy, here every Wednesday except the first Wednesday of the month, $10 at the door. And signups, as you see, start at 6 o'clock when the doors open. Other events, so many other events you can find on the calendar at nuyorican.org/guest calendar. Okay, so, and you can, of course, scan that QR code, or you can go to your computer right now if you're watching this in the future. Nuyorican.org/calendar. So many events. All right, we got an online open mic for those at home in Georgia, Timbuktu, or wherever. Tap in on Thursdays. It's hosted by my dear friend Elemental. You can still get the Nuyorican Poets Cafe spirit from the comfort of your own Zoom. Okay, so join us every Thursday. Every Thursday. For free. Thank you, Paul Skiff. For fucking free. Can't beat that, okay? We have slam workshops. We have another mic that I host at the International Center of Photography sometime soon, all right? That is an awesome open mic. And plenty of events throughout the rest of October and the rest of the year. Again, follow us on Instagram as well, Nuyorican Poets Cafe on IG to see all of our events. Now, the Nuyorican Poets Cafe is a nonprofit 501c3 organization. It's a nonprofit organization. It has been for a very long time. So, of course, we need your help. All right? We need your help supporting the arts in this community and, of course, globally. So consider that ticket sales and grants don't cover all of our programs and operations expenses. So it is the season of giving. It's coming up on us. It's approaching fast. So please consider giving back to this wonderful organization. Donations, no matter how big or small, $5, $25,000. If I can throw it at us, please and thank you. Consider, if you can swing it, nuyorican.org/contribute or scan the QR code. Commercial over. Did I do good? There's a lot of info. But don't listen to me. Go to social media, and everything will be covered. So on with the show. 7:22. We can do it, Paul. I think we can get through the rest of this list. On deck, we got Delphine Esther waiting patiently. Delphine, where are you? Thank you for sticking around, Delphine. Love you. All right, but coming to the stage, let's take a deep breath before this next person comes to the stage. Just a lot of information, a lot of spirit. All right, but thanks for sticking around and absorbing it with me. Coming to the stage. Give it up for Floria, y'all. Yes! From Jersey, Big Jersey, the Garden State. 201, 973.
Yes, here you go. Appreciate it. Hi, everybody. My name is Floria. Jersey-based, Jersey-born, raised, but I live in the Bronx now, so I'm a little bit of a traitor. I'm going to read you some poems, and yeah, all I ask is you respect Mike for everybody. This first one, none of my poems have titles. You'll get over it. I acknowledge that the land we stand on is, was, will be stolen. And I will use these words, but never acknowledge that watchful eyes that get pushed aside by applause as I atone. For it is I who will, am, and always have done the theft. And I use my acknowledgement that it is not my place to take. Poem. I was something. I blink fast, I blink slow. I was something. What? When? I was something, deep soil. I was something before Christ, before conquest. I was something. I blink fast, I blink slow. I was something. Breathe. Take. I was something. Destroy to create. I was something scared. To know I was something sacred. Poem. The Academy claps. Research agrees, man is human, world spins on plates of infinite wisdom, stake and humanity are charitable donations. Speeches conclude so real men can speak of how to sell the lie they'll never buy. Wives titter of who traded stocks and lives, banking on the roles of children bought in, brought to broaden futures, and closed the door on caterers swore to secrecy of the song and dance. Sway in tune, use your thumb to like what you cannot touch. Reach for bone and bleach, and next week's must-have surefire success. But you're too late, dancing to songs they stole from you and sold right back. So dig in pockets and pages for the secret to the unknowable game. Pray and pound on church doors, get stuck on dance floors, sell yourself on the free market for work and love. Mask dreams untold, pellets of wisdom regurgitate a simulacra of your heart. Research concludes, community improves what desperation veils. The Academy claps. Thank you. Again, I am Floria. You can find me on Instagram. My handle, or whatever they call it on there, is Sick Transit Floria, which is SIC Transit as the thing they should fund more. Floria, FLORIA. Thank you.
Pictures! Hell yeah! We love that. We're really good at Jersey. We're really good at poems and art and stuff. Don't sleep on it. Stop sleeping on us, Daniel. Okay. On deck, we got Seor. Where are ya? Oh, I see you, brother. Thank you so much for sticking around, but coming to the stage with some more poetry. All right, get those snapping thumbs together. For Delphine, everybody. Yes! Woo! There she is.
Hi. Hi, I'm French, from Paris, born and raised. It's my first time ever doing that. Usually I write in French. So lately I've been writing exactly the same poem over and over again. So I tried in English, it stayed the same, things told again and again. So I wanted to say it out loud because apparently I want to scream it. So here I am, and I'm going to read it. And I hope that it speaks to every person who will one day bring to this earth a child that will be racialized by other people. So. My vagina is Jewish. Zoom on my belly, zoom on my Kaddish, zoom on little old me. Whether I want it or not, dos va dos. Mon ventre donnera peut-être la mort. It means that my belly will maybe give birth to death. Isn't that hot? Whether I want it or not, c'est la guerre dans ma culotte. It means that there is a war in my panties. But at the birth of their sons, after 8 days, they will want me to throw a party. I am a woman that was born Jewish. My daughter, maybe like me, she will have sisters, will also have to wish that the one she will bring here will not have to whisper. Thank you.
Beautiful. Can we find you anywhere on the internet? Have you published this poem? Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for writing it and rewriting it and presenting it finally to us. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Okay. On deck, we got Paul Skiff. Where you at, Paul? There you are, Paul. Coming up to the stage. Give it up for Seor, y'all. Yes. I may have butchered your name all over the place, brother. So thanks for sticking around.
Thank you. Yes. Good evening, y'all. I got some new shit for y'all tonight. Oh, shit! Yeah. I'm gonna get right into it. I bet. I want to propose a toast to all the artists in this room tonight, for I am blessed to be in your presence. So blessed that I kind of want to take my shoes off because y'all make this feel like holy ground. All right. Because y'all make this feel like holy ground. So let's toast to being blessed. May you be so, so blessed that even when you mess up a line, it be because you're overwhelmed by the decibels of love in the room. To the artists that can create through their artwork, beautiful mirror-like masterpieces that reflect pieces of the essence of the creator of this universe. Please know that when you create, you mirror the beginning. See, when your pen hits the pad, it echoes in the same way that the words "let there be" still echo today throughout the galaxies. So I toast to a room full of shooting stars, because as artists, we have this special gift of having unseen pain turn written prayers that end up reaching the Father's heart in a way that a non-poet can never pray. Makes me wonder then if all the pain in our life is then just a result of Yahweh being mesmerized with the way that our wrist curls after we grab a pen. I toast to bravery because we figured out how to turn our bloody tears, our blood and tears, to ink to engraving sheets. Think then these flawed thoughts engraved from memory is what we willingly exhibit in front of strangers. Strangers that feel like family. Strangers that feel more like family than a lot of family. Strangers that feel like more than family because we can connect with the audience that shows up for us in these seats night after night in a way that we can't connect with our own blood because they don't hear us like you do. So they don't know us like you do. We thank you. Back to the artist that through pain figured how to turn ballpoint pen to razor blade, and so that we never run out of ink, learn to write these words vertically so that the flow never stops. See, at times we're known to write on paper, slit our own wrists for your own amusement, or sometimes we'll slit someone's throat on this stage depending on the mood, peace, but guaranteed, either way, you, the audience, get to watch God's raw creation bleed out in front of you. Our flaws mirroring your own, and our grief making connections between us that'll carry healing into our next life. I toast to the artists that know that their words are eternal, to knowing the difference, to learning right from wrong, to discernment. And by the way, kudos to those that know to do this for the love of the game and not the applause of the same, because to be honest, it gets a little confusing sometimes when you're up on stage. I toast because poetry gives our human soul time to wonder and our divine spirit space to breathe. To sacred pauses and heartfelt to snaps and claps, to post-performance dabs and passion-filled photographs. Because poetry is prayer. It's how we breathe. So may the words of our mouth and the thinking of our lungs be always acceptable in the sight of our God. For Father, I know that the skies and the heavens declare your glory, but I also know that the meditations of my heart fall short to do the same. Therefore, I make this toast to the calling upon our life and the journey that we must walk. May God grant us the clarity of vision that'll carry the steps of our dreams when our feet are too weak to lift our own feet. To artists, to creators, to us. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my IG is Yo Soy Sior. So that's yo like yo, soy like soy milk, soy sauce, soybean, Sior, S-I-O-R. Yo Soy Sior. Thank you.
Yes. Wow. Give it up again for that performer. He wrote that for me, actually. It was all for me. Thank you so much, Sior. Appreciate that. That was sick. I love that. Sior is like you want to toast to bravery. A room full of shooting stars. I see them everywhere. Thank you so much for belonging here, dude. Okay, on deck we got Emmy Ramos. Where are you, Emmy? Hey, Emmy. Oh, you sticking around too? Thank you so much. Okay. All right. But coming to the stage, the poetry of the one and only Paul Skiff. Everyone, give it up for Paul! Yes!
How's everybody? I'm so elevated by what you all have delivered here, so I feel blessed once again to be in this space, and especially following such a cosmic poetry. I just have a poem for you. It's kind of out there. Traveling without burden through this world, to mingle with dust in a sunbeam. The tornado house splitting its seams could be a duplicate me, and shred open social assumptions as personality's side effect while predatory the peer group stripped the individual's promise. The nude pledge cannot wake up from an integrity demolition forecast where superstition flaunts its religiously conformist notorious magnetism. How many minds are stuck to the force of believing? I made a cake to interpret your body. Mouthfuls of melting cinnamon, chocolate, and mace chant the translation, convey curves and proportions shaped from syllables formed by your climate. I got locked in the thunderstorm. The water wrinkled my leisure. I am never worried, but right now wants to be different. If I let that happen, next will come last. So give me the scandalous secret I see you hide under what you taste like. What comes to suck my blood cannot see me in focus. Advantageously vigilant, my bed has a wonderful voice. So does the door on the refrigerator, and the light bulb is particularly melodious. The room's jabber calls the leech's bluff. I have glowing volcanoes harmonizing with twilight in my head. I'm 3 times visible, but in between appearance only once. I made this optical carnality from a dessert recipe. The superhero's erotic appeal came with a contractual agreement. Car driver germs do not mention antiseptic destinations. A ruthless hate cheerleader had no head between her ears. In his mind, Senator Scamocrat strangles a headline. There is no law against wanting one to be argued out loud. Hard people stand in the cold of thinking there is nothing better. Promise of a generation likes to externalize the smirk of conniving. Beauty and love don't make you safe from being no different. Who is more rich has a nap in futility's purpose. Why can't I run faster than time drips down the side of your mouth? Traveling without burden through this world, to mingle with dust When moon hangs just below horizon, I procrastinate deciding to repeat how all the sleep for yesterday was lost, because the question of when is reluctant to request a new expectation, and stir my indifferent ingredients to talk morality. May idiocy tongues wag no longer garble, since wisdom is now tuned to your ear. Effort has chosen another way out of practicality. Despite belief's ambition, fate did not stop being a human guess. I love my life the way forgiving smiles. Years long arrival from the sorrow trip survival. One is many times the thrive joy awakening. There is no need for antagonism, but may it make you feel better. A street noise song says, me, for the sound of sun rising. No property, no car, no debt, no dependence, no social traces, no more possessions than what can be thrown out in 2 trips down the stairway. Traveling without burden through this world, to mingle with dust in a sunbeam. Thank you. Thank you. I'm on IG at Skiffgram. It's just SKIFFGRAM. Thank you.
Thank you. Give it up for the legend, Paul Skiff, everybody, traveling through this world. Now we're traveling through without ego. I love it. Resist the urge to scroll away, chat. All right, resist that. This is why you're here right now. Right? This is all live, and I hope you're absorbing all of this so you can go back home and create your own art. That's the fucking point. Go back home and create your own shit as well and bring it to us. Up to the stage, on deck, we got Up 3. Up 3, where you at? You still with us? On deck, Up 3, start warming up. All right, get your work together. But coming to the stage now, give it up for Emmy Ramos, y'all. Yes! Energy, 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 energy! Woo! Okay, jacket. What's up?
Thank you. Everyone's been doing so amazing. Thank you so much for having me in your space. I have a song. Not great at playing piano, so it is a cappella. I'm going to spend this first minute asking, how does everyone feel about keeping a beat in audience participation? Yeah? Okay. So this is the tempo of the song. I'm going to pound it with my feet. If you guys can match it, that would be great. Great, 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 great. And then there's just one other part where something would happen, and it's just clapping double time. Amazing, amazing. So when I do that, I just need everything to stop. I'll cue in the clapping, but I just need mostly that feet pounding. Sound good? Okay. Feet pounding on the ground, ground? Is it tears or is it rain? I won't let my cover down, 'cause every day should remain the same. I guess what I will say to you is it okay? The weather's not hot or cold here, temperate's the name. Oh, I'm tired of feeling so unfeeling. Oh, I'm tired of seeming so numb. Can I let the storm out that was building up inside? Is it okay to say all that and then some? I was too busy running from the rain to appreciate the colors in the sky. 'Cause when I open my eyes, I can see clearer than before. And I can feel more, 'cause I'm tired of feeling so unfeeling. Oh, I'm tired of seeming so numb. Can I let the storm out that was building up inside? Is it okay to say all that and then some? I always thought I should be careful not to let anyone in too easy. Kept all my sadness and sorrow inside. Now I am new and so free, 'cause I'm tired of feeling so unfeeling. Oh, I'm tired of seeming so numb. I can't let the storm out that was building up inside. It is okay to say all that and then some. I know it's okay to say all that and then some. Thank you. So that was a song me and my friend made like back in college. Love you, Ariana. My socials, it's Emmy10, and I also have a production company called Aurora Light Productions, and her social is Ariana Miria on Instagram. She's a songwriter, and she also has a band called Pigeons, and she has a show coming up soon. So if you like those lyrics, you should go check that out. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Emmy, for sharing that. My gosh. Emmy, is that song on the streaming? No, it's not yet, but it will be, chat. All right, so take a look and keep an eye out for Emmy. And tell your friend to pull up, okay? The Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday mic is here for them. All right, on deck. You will love the poet on deck. Daniel, where are you? There you are. All right, Daniel's on deck. But some attention, please, to the next person coming up to the mic. Give it up for Up 3, everybody. Yes! Up 3!
Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Woo! My name is Graylin, and I'll be performing a little spoken word for you guys. It's titled Ged Hurts. It's about all the things that made my head hurt. We could run it. I wonder if I drift off to a plane, will I ever find my way back? It's been many mentions locking in, but I was never faced with open space or a closed door. I think I was never let in. I think I've always been locked out. Pops had to figure it out. My head hurt, my heart is empty. My stomach hurts, it's a fool, it hurts and it growls. Wings from Claire's at 3 a.m. Never hits without you. I am drunk and alone and Mr. Robot. It's on Tubi now, thank God. I've been feeling too old to bootleg things. I decay, I feel my friends are progress. Some in certain spaces, and other places the homies will ever rip and seize games. And I love them. As I lay here fast asleep, she creeps through my mind, but not this time. I'm just hopscotching through scenarios where you don't exist. Where one man could be without, fuck. I'm catching up. I should have bet the house. I should have bet the house. I should have bet the motherfucking house. Damn, I learned a lot one day. Pleasure, satisfaction. Pleasure, satisfaction. I feel pleasure when I eat. I feel satisfied when my stomach is put on mute. but it never stops. Starting to think I will never eat enough, I won't cook enough. Starting to think New York would never motherfucking be for me, cause it's just food, and I stay keep shitting. All I do is fucking shit and eat. Shit, eat, repeat. Shit, eat, and repeat, and I can barely motherfucking sleep. Only get like 3 to 5 hours, only feel like a god after the initial 5 hours. Once my blood is off my dick and it's into my brain. All because I found an eater for the evening, and I'm awake. I could commence my day, all to communicate with you and say, my head hurt, my heart is empty, my stomach's a fool, it still growls. Oh damn, we finished that quickly. That's the end. I don't know how that beat still extended. Yo.
Hell yeah! Okay! Give it up for Up3! Hell yeah! Did you? That was sick, dude. What? That was fucking fire. Oh my. Yeah, where can we find you, Up3? Ain't shit out. But he's hungry, y'all. He's hungry. He's shitting and eating and all that stuff. That's fucking fantastic. Thank you so much for experimenting, doing what you got to do up here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. All right, on deck, we got Demira Davenport. Demira, where are you? Are you still with us? Thank you so much, Demira, for sticking around. You're coming up next, warm up. But give it up for the next performer, my friend, Daniel, y'all. Yes!
I lower the window, give you passport, license, and registration. You ask for more papers. I point towards my work visa. You even write my social security number down and still ask if I'm illegal. Officer, I know in the mornings you brush your teeth and see a huge S on your chest. I know every protagonist needs an antagonist, and I know the way I roll my R sounds like an alarm that makes me a moment you've been waiting for. There are two sides to a story. There's an abused and an abuser, and I understand you need me to be the second one because your mirror lies. That's why your pupils dilate, excited as you catch me existing, and you have no doubt that I am your guy, the fantasy you've been chasing since the academy, or even before that. I'm the bandit from kindergarten. Yet your flashlight can only find my dreams and my mother's prayers as you search for probable cause of if the cause wasn't the color of my skin, as if the cause wasn't where I was born. The cause is not what I say, it's how I say it. With an accent, and there is no probable, it's factual and systemic. And even though you're the threat and I'm in danger, your gut knows better. You fight bad guys like Superman, but braver. All you have is a bulletproof vest, a gun, and paid leave. If you make a mistake, you say you can take the car, but you won't because you're nice. You say the ticket is no big deal, but the ticket says no documentations. And how many rights can you break before it's illegal? Last time, you asked my girlfriend if she felt safe. And what if you mistaken her confused face because she loves the man you hate? And when you stopped me and said I was speeding next to a school bus, trying to trip me on questions, so I was nervous. You came to my house, cracked jokes about me escaping through the window while I'm trying to put my dog in a safe place because, officer, I'm afraid you'd find a reason to shoot her as well. And every time, everywhere, I have to stay calm because your eyes are constantly looking for the rot in my character. And if you can find it, you will smell it. Even if you have to pull the trigger that will make my flesh ooze the putrid smell that reeks from your racist mind, the anxiety of sirens, state troopers on highways. I don't feel protected. I feel haunted, officer. There aren't two sides to this story. You're the abuser, and I know your comfort will become my casket.
Look at that guy. Give it up for Daniel, y'all. You can catch him slamming sometimes against me. What a fucking remarkable piece. I knew you were going to kill it, Daniel. Thank you so much for sharing that, brother. Man, all right. Where can we find you? Can we find you on the internet?
Instagram, Dr. Dan10.
Dr. Dan 10. All right, go talk to him after the show. He's in the flesh. All right. On deck, we got more. All right, not literally, but literally. Yeah, more. We got more. All right. You're on deck more. Okay. All right. Coming up to the mic, we got Demira Davenport, y'all. Yes. Energy, 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 energy. We got plenty of time, chat. Stay tuned. Hey, Demira.
Such a gentleman.
Oh, thank you so much. It's my job.
Hey. Okay, you guys know the anxiety of going after someone really good. Yeah. Okay. So this is a poem that I wrote about my mom. 'Cause it's really hard being a daughter to a mother, Anyway, no title, but hope you enjoy. Today I will teach my mother how to be a better mother. I will birth myself to a better woman with better hands and a softer heart and a stronger mind and a kinder tongue who speaks the language of a mother. I was easy on the way out. I took my first breath on push number 3 while she was catching hers, while she was catching fireflies behind her eyes after witnessing the beauty of having bore me and not knowing what to do with it, or how to sing the kind of song a mother should. I will teach my mother how not to give birth to herself, how not to create the very thing she denies about her own being. I will teach her how to give the kind of love that doesn't involve the quiet misery of hurt after hurt and round after round of the same blame game where you pass on your birthing pains like this was supposed to be my inheritance. A black daughter's rite of passage, an heirloom worth generations of black mother sorrow, a gift that says like mother, like daughter. But when I look at you, I see you and your mama and her mama and her mama. This is a gift that I will not receive, this false prophecy that does not belong to me. With mockery and curiosity, I feel the shame of this dance full of animosity and mediocrity, and you dare to hold my hand without so much as an apology? I will teach you not to be so callous with your hypocrisy, so unwavering in your philosophy. I will unlearn all the false doctrines you instilled in me. I will tear down the strongholds that were built in our house. I will be brave enough to let myself be remolded again. My daughter will not know this kind of love. I will teach her the word agape as she takes her first breath, and I'm catching mine. My mother was her mother's daughter, but I will not be mine. Wow, thanks, guys. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm trying to post more poetry. But if you want to follow me, my handle is __ DEMEARRAAA period __. Thank you.
Give it up for Demir. Okay, so check this out. Chat and those with bare social media. The beautiful thing about social media is, all right, it's the way to keep connected. Don't worry about not posting. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the numbers or nothing. It's a way for people to connect with you, people that, of course, you meet in real life. So don't get psyched out that you ain't got nothing on your page, all right? So someone can DM you, invite you to another open mic or feature at another thing. That's why we're here together presently, all right? So give it up again for Demira, all right? Excellent. On deck, we got Venomous Words. Venomous Words, where are you? You got them? You got the venomous? Ven, where you at? Okay. No Venomous Words? Oh, perhaps they went to the restroom. Okay. So they are on deck, but give it up for the, what are you doing? Poetic stylings of More, everybody. Yes! Woo! Hi.
Hi, thanks for doing the microphone thing.
This is...
I awkwardly couldn't figure it out last time. Hi, everybody. First of all, thank you. That was such a beautiful piece. I feel like it speaks to being a generational curse breaker, which a lot of us artists are. So thank you. I'm going to recite the only piece I know by heart, and then I had something I was going to read, but my iPad's dead, so I'm just going to riff. Thanks, ma'am. So this first one is called Wield Love Like a Saber, and it's the first piece in my first collection of poems and essays, and it goes like this. I've said before that you have to build a life that is poised to continually re-heal the perpetual wound within you, the stigmata of having been embodied on earth in a family, of surviving the loss that comes with living. So you keep the kit stocked for triage and you pry from the floor the old nails whose heads cut your feet. So much of my life I suffered. Why then would I not turn towards healing and love? Why wouldn't I dispel the heavy untruths and old distortions I've forgotten and re-remembered so many times? It's about practice. It's about practical things you do, things that work on you, things that work on in you, things that affect change on your body. You go out there and you let the world wash over you, remind you of your place in the land of the living. It's the self-hatred. It's the self-hatred that keeps that demon pinned to your heart. It's the first untruth we let through the door, and with it, that insidious leaden creature enters us. So you wield love like a saber, like a scythe, and you cut down those old stalks that have grown so tall to box you in, so you can orient yourself, see the mountains and the sky. Remember that you are in a field in a low valley, and that immobility is a spell. Immobility is a spell of can't and shouldn't that must be broken with that risk that feels like certain death. Breaking the spell of nothing matters by doing it anyway. And that's my piece. All right, thanks, y'all. Thank you. Yeah. Well, you know, that one is kind of a prayer. I feel like when you're an artist and a creative person, which we all are, but nobody wants to admit, you have these things that you tell yourself again and again and again, and they kind of become a prayer to you. And since I'm going to riff, because I had something I was going to read, but I'll just riff because I'm a Brooklynite and I can do that, I just wanted to share a couple things that I've found really helpful. Recently, I survived what I like to call a dark night of the soul. And I think if you say that, anybody who's experienced one of those will know what you're talking about. Because I can be standing in line at a coffee shop and start talking to somebody, and I'll talk to them for a second, and I'll be like, you're in a dark night of the soul, aren't you? And they'll look at me with this recognition like, holy shit, one person knows that I look like I'm okay, but I'm down in the depths of hell. And since coming out of my death depression, I've learned a couple things that I've found really helpful, and I'm just going to share those. One of those things is that despair is in the denial. That anything that we feel this sense that we have to deny is where the despair lives. And that anything that exists can be faced if you can just name it and know it. And the other thing is that all illness in this world comes from a wound. And I think that the first wound is thus. I must be inauthentic. I cannot be myself if I am to be loved. For me to be loved, I must be other than myself. And then if I do that, I can be loved. And the sad tragedy of that is when you relinquish your authenticity, you bar and jail yourself of ever receiving any kind of real love in this world. And it takes such fucking courage to be authentic and be yourself. And everybody has that within them. And bullshit stinks and authenticity radiates, and you fucking know it when you see it. And the other one is that we believe that money is finite, but time is infinite. And that is actually bullshit. That money is just energy. And if you're well, you can create anything that you need, but time is finite. And it is the only real thing we have, and we don't know how much we have of it. And my last thing that I've learned is thus. I don't rush, and I don't worry, and I don't make things happen when they're not happening. And I have to remind myself to know those things, but if you break your ankle like I did, running to catch a train on an empty stomach, well, you're pretty fucked, and you're much better off taking your time, eating a sandwich, helping the old lady, getting to work, and sending that fucking text that you're gonna be 10 minutes late. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much. If you wanna find me, thank you. You can find my art and my writing at More Stencil Art. I'm an artist, and I do masks and headdresses, and now I live in New Orleans, so you can find me at MOR Stencil Art. And thank you very much. I haven't done this in a while, so thanks, y'all.
Yes! Give it up for y'all! Hell yeah! Wow. Thank you so much. Yes, I agree 100%. Especially with the Dark Night of the Soul thing. I think we're all walking around, for the most part, just ticking time bombs, right? Ready to crash out. What I've thought of, though, this is fun, it's not a crash out, it's a breakthrough. All right, y'all. Snap, 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 snap. I wrote that down somewhere. Okay. Do we have venomous words here? With your venom and your words. There you are, bud. Thanks for sticking around. Stay right there, because you're here next. But on venomous words with his fangs. On deck, we got Uzoma. Uzoma. Thanks for sticking around, Uzoma. All right, onto the mic. Give it up for Venomous Stage. Words, sorry, Venomous Words. Venomous Words to the stage. Pull up on us. Oh, you ready? You ready?
I think so.
Hell yeah.
I think so. I better be, right?
Kill that shit.
Hello, good evening. I'm Venomous Words. This poem that I'm about to do is called Please Non-Existent Here. No ego. Maybe a sprinkle of pride resides between the intrusive brain waves that attempt to catch me slipping and gripping from drowning on certain days. Fuck you thought. I'm not concerned with the drought in the deserts of women who lacks, yet scurrying around and spinning blocks while overpacked, consistently dumping their trauma in bags in which remains the only consistency they've befriended. Intertwined and shackled themselves with everything but what aligns. Oh, how sinful. And if there is even an inkling of the confused, those sprinkles derive from me being a heavy student, knowledge is power, and my will and love for self will devour. Anyone who attempts to inadequately love shower me. No love bombs, narcissism, bare minimum against me shall prosper. My needs and self-value are knees deep. I refuse to mislead, hoping I'll plead with you. Fuck am I begging for love for Jesse Reyes? As though I amnesia the abundance of love within. I've had women that played hide and go seek with my crown. El Rey Cacique. Even after this vessel burns or gets consumed by maggots underground. Please don't. Do not thrive here. Please remain unalive here. Thank you.
Words for Venom. Give it up for Venomous Words. My gosh, that was excellent. Thank you so much for sharing. I've had women that have played hide and seek with my crown. That's fucking hard. That was bars. So good. No, I heard you, friend. Okay. On deck, we got Trey Zeus. Trey Zeus. There you are. Thanks for sticking around, but coming to the mic with some poetry. Uzoma, y'all. Give it up for Uzoma. Hi.
Hi. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Okay, so this is my first time here. But I done heard about y'all all up my gram, so I had to slide by. My name is Uzoma, and I'm the front woman for a band called Uzoma. And I have a jazz band, and I like a little poetry. So I want to say I'm very grateful to be in this space. And I've been feeling very loving, as I always am, but loving in different ways. So I think I might do one or two poems, but they're both to do with love. How do I describe the dawning? Do I start with the meager scraps of sunlight ushered in by veils of beige and burgundy? Or do I begin with how do I describe that dawning? Do I start with the meager scraps of sunlight ushered in by veils of beige and burgundy? Or do I begin with the harmony of the ever-present train tracks, humming and hissing yet somehow mixing with the smooth neighborhood horn, creating the most urban of utterances? The melody of madness. It was a surprise I could hear all of this while I looked into your amber eyes. Notes of hickory not usually awe-inspiring, but able to slow my mind to a crawl. I have missed you, I tease. His slow and steady thrumming, or maybe it was I who could not stop vibrating in thine presence. Charged with your energy. What more can I say without giving myself away? Can I take my hand into yours? Am I allowed to crave only the slightest of caresses? Is it forbidden to speak fruitfully of you outside of your presence? I have missed you too. When have words tasted sweeter in my mind. I craft 1,000 ways to say you have hints of honey on your tongue. Exploring. Do you permit me to explore more? Or does our dance begin and end with the touching of taste buds? Perhaps I am too hungry. I want to know your recipe. How many scoops of flour and sprinkles of sugar do it take to be this sweet? If I try to crack you open and whip you up, is it I who will become bitter? I love your smell. Simple and smooth, yet I melt like butter, and I am willing to be molten for him. How I become malleable if only he were to ask. I made the mistake of asking if I lingered on the man's mind before. Not like the scent of lilac or wild green lily pads, but of cacao and cocoa. Let me be something you desire. What do you want me to be? What do you want me to be? Tell me I look good today. You only be yearning for a compliment, or maybe that I am exceptionally bright. Bear it all out for you, coy but courageous, trying to decide if I should cage it in or keep myself open. Do you like when I get sappy, sultry, or speak soft-spoken? Who do you want me to be? Who do you want me to be? I once made the mistake of asking if I lingered on a man's mind. Not like lilac or wild green lily pads, but of cacao and cocoa. Let me be something you desire. Will you be mine? I ask inside my mind. Will you be mine? I wish and pray to God. Will you be mine? What did you say? Can I come over tonight? Can I come over tonight? I shrink and sour like a strawberry. The weight of my words much less than what my heart carried. I know I can at least keep you warm. There's no question in my mind when I am in your arms. Can I come over tonight? I feel so safe in your arms. When you hold me close, I think there's nowhere else I belong. The sight of you makes me weak. So when I view you, you know my love is strange and mystique. Don't plan on letting go. Can I come over tonight? Let me just ask the question though, like, can I come over tonight? So that was very cleverly named, Can I Come Over Tonight? I'm not good at titles. If I have time, I feel like I want to tell you guys how I love. So can I tell you guys my love language a little bit? My love be ratchet and radiant, loud and don't care who hears, shining down all encapsulating. It be the clouds on a 70-degree day, light and awe-inspiring and just so damn pretty. My love be immigrational, succeeding territory lines and dialects, foreign and alien but rich and antique. My love be intimate, scared to say the wrong things, shy, searching, eventually finding. It be in, out, on top of, next to, behind, laid up, crossed up, falling over. My love be a bond, capturing and holding, seeking and never quite letting go. Thank you, guys. I have a whole band and shit, and I do this, but with a jazz band. So if you want to find me, Uzoma.presents or Kayla. No, I'm lying. Zoe Likes Poem. That's ZOLIKES Poems. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much for that. That was beautiful. And concluding the list, we got Trezus. Give it up for Trezus, y'all. All the way to the stage. Yes. What's up, man?
Appreciate it. How y'all feeling tonight? That's awesome. So I'm going to do a song a cappella. It's called Breathe. Now, before I get into it, you know, we don't have to remind ourselves, but the world's like literally on fire, right? Headlines, all types of stuff just happening every single day. And I feel like at times we forget to breathe. So before I perform this song, I want to do a collective deep breath. Are y'all cool with that? Yes. All right, so I'm going to count to 5. We're going to inhale on 5, and then we're going to exhale for 5 seconds. Now, if you feel like you're going to fall out, just go ahead and breathe. Like, we don't need the ambulances up in here or nothing, all right? All right, so inhale on 3. 1, 2, 3. And exhale. You and I reflect, see what they don't see. My mind been playing tricks on me, battling my enemy. Self-implode energy got me seeking alternative chemistry. Diocles the way I'm racing these thoughts. Therapy in every line that I jot. The higher me and the lower me, merging my poetry, and most notably, when I keep the thoughts from holding me down. I let them pass like deep breaths that keep me ground. Breath of fire just to activate my own crown. To all my people in the crowd that's trying to get found. Introspection, the method to get the shining fluorescent. And if you ain't get the message, I'm about to show you how. Breathe, and all my people just breathe, breathe, and all my people just breathe, breathe, and all my people just breathe, and all my people just breathe. That's all I got. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I go by the name of Trezis. If you want to add me on Instagram, it's TREYZIS. And once again, thank y'all so much.
Wow, what a way to conclude another Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday open mic. How y'all feeling after all of that? Wait, before you go, before we conclude, this is how I finish my mics, okay? As a host, I took some notes. Can I share some notes with you? Some highlights from all of you? Okay, since you all stuck around. Usually they all leave, and they don't hear the great things that I've heard back there, all right? But I took some notes. So here's how the show went. People were like, my uncle wears my father's face. My brother wears my father's apathy. My mother wears my father's wedding ring. I wear my father's dream like a shawl. My father wears his name, its syllables, buckles in our throats. Well, thank you so much for that. That stuck with me. All right, thank you so much for that eulogy. That was beautiful. The approach will be the one I took. My inner dialogue is loving. This is Wong. Destroyed the mic in front of a crowd of 4. That was bars. Lacking something that I'm terrible at. That's facts. Thank you so much, Wong. Appreciate that. My inner dialogue is loving. Yeah, that's just, I don't know. That's so good for you. Shout out Mary, all right? She did that reggaeton song. 2 months making music. Mary still here? You still, or did Mary leave? All right. Making music 2 months because of a guy. All right, whatever makes you make music, y'all. All right, fuck it. Spite, love. All right, that's beautiful. First up, I'm a diva. I'm also such a hater. The dichotomy of it all, right? That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Be peaceful. You're small but not quiet. Why are you making such a fuss? What a good question. Timo with Cape. I had all the intentions but ignored the consequences. Ain't that the fucking truth? Fucking. In my dreams, I'm not ordinary. I'm the Marvel version of myself. That's good. Superman can fly. I'm just not cut out for the sky. Ugh, so good. I stopped at every green light. All right. Because of the edibles. Oh, my God, it was so good. I stopped at every green light. Bitch, I see you looking at the peephole. Despacito. That was good. I acknowledge the land we stand on is stolen. Thank you. I was something deep in the soil before Christ, before conquest. I was something sacred. That was good. Thank you. Delphine, right? Delphine, where are you? Are you still with us, Delphine? Thank you so much for sharing that piece. It was in French, so I couldn't catch most of it. But You're a creator. That's what I wrote. Delphine, the creator. Right? Shout out to the moms and the parents out there. All right, you create, and you created something for us. Thank you. That was beautiful. I want to propose a toast. Toast to a room full of shooting stars. I toast to bravery. Kudos to those for the love that perform for the love of the game and not the applause of the same. That was hard. To artists, to creators, to us. All right, that's why we're here right now. Thank you so much for sharing that. To us. Traveling without burden through the world to mingle with dust in a sunbeam. So fucking profound, Paul. I got locked in the thunderstorm. I have glowing volcanoes harmonizing with twilight in my head. That's such good imagery. Thank you so much, Paul. Traveling without burden. I wish. Tired of feeling so unfeeling. I'm tired of seeming so numb. Can I let the storm that was building up inside? It is okay to say all that and then some. Right? I love the songs that are sung so well, obviously, right? Sung so fucking well, but it's poetic. It's okay to say all that and then some. All right, keep writing. All right, and then some. My head, my heart is empty. All right. I love that. Pleasure with eating, satisfaction with something else, right? And then you were like, I can barely sleep. Well, bud, got something to tell you. But keep fucking writing, if anything, okay? Thank you so much for sharing that. Keep writing, keep performing, keep experimenting. Go nuts up here. You got 5 minutes, go nuts. I know every protagonist needs an antagonist. I'm a bandit from kindergarten. Daniel has these lines that kind of just sticks with you. I'm the bandit from kindergarten. The cause is not what I say, is how I say it with an accent. All right, this is what New York City sounds like. This is what America sounds like. Okay? How many rights can you break before it's illegal? Your eyes are constantly searching for the rot in my character. I'm sorry that you had to write that, but we see your character, and it was beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. There is no rot. Just life. Oh, I like this one too. Why am I gonna cry? Today I will teach my mother how to be a better mother. It's because I try to do that too. I think we're all trying to fucking do that. I will teach you not to be so callous with your hypocrisy. Yikes. Jeez, keep writing. My God. It's about practice. It's about practical things you do. You go out there, let the world wash over you. It's the self-hatred that keeps the demon pinned to your heart. You wield love like a saber, like a scythe. Immobility is a spell of can't and shouldn't that must be broken. Immobility is a spell of can't and shouldn't that must be broken. Thank you so much more for sharing that. Bullshit stinks and authenticity radiates. Thank you for shining. No ego, maybe a sprinkle of pride, resides in the intrusive brain waves. This is venomous. I've had women that have played hide and seek with my crown. That's gonna stick on my head all night. Fire. The most urban of utterances, the melody of madness. Let me be something you desire. What do you want me to be? My love is ratchet and radiant, loud and don't care who hears. And lastly, therapy. In every line that I jot, I let them pass like breaths that keep me grounded. Thank you so much for sharing all this. All right, what a wonderful, wonderful open mic. And as I said, you don't have to carry your ego out of here, but yeah, you just keep it here for next time. And of course, you can meet us every Wednesday here at the Loisaida Center. And now you can say, honestly, to yourselves, you said something beautiful and you saw something beautiful tonight. Again, my name is Brian Acosta Aria, Brian the Motel Guy. You can follow me. Shout out to the staff of the Nuyorican Poets Cafe and the Loisaida Center. Go talk to each other. Go mingle. And come back to us.